Hello, test, test, test. This is a test. This is my new mobile streaming setup. Pretty excited about it. I am fully mobile now. With one brick, I'm powering both my encoder and my GoPro camera, so I have plenty of battery life to last. I'm also using a new omnidirectional mic that's built into the GoPro. Kind of testing how good the mic picks up my audio. I'm kind of close, I'm kind of far away. And this is nice because I may not need to use a wired mic anymore. In the past, I would always connect a wired mic because I wanted the best audio connection possible. But it seems like with this mic being as sensitive as it is, I may not need that. But it also depends, like if I'm at restaurants and places where there's a lot of noise, like a lot of ambient noise, then I might still need the wired mic. But what's nice about the GoPro is it has, with this mod pack that I've put around the GoPro, it brings the ports out to the back. So I have access to a mic jack if I need it. So I'll have that option. I might try both. I might try a little bit with just this built-in mic that's on the GoPro itself, and then I'll try some with the wired mic like I would normally do when I'm at a cafe or wherever trying to do a live stream. So this is just a quick little test. There's one slight difference about this setup compared to the setup that I'll be using on Monday, which is my network. Right now, this SRT connection, which is feeding my OBS, is being fed through my own home network. So actually, it's not fully true. I set up the IP address where it actually does go out and then comes back in, because that's the way it's going to be when I actually go live when I'm mobile. But my access to the internet is not using a SIM card with the little hockey puck router that I'm planning on using. My access to the internet is straight through my router, so I'm kind of having a direct connection into my home network. But the simulation is almost exactly the same. The only difference will be, instead of feeding my router with that cable, I'll be feeding my little hockey puck, which is connected to a 4G network. So pretty soon on Monday, I'll be using the same setup, which I really like. The quality of the video, if you can tell, is pretty good. This GoPro is broadcasting in 1080p, and I think either 30 or 60 FPS, probably 30. I think on the encoder I set it up for 30 FPS, but it still seems pretty sharp. Seems pretty sharp, and I'm testing the quality of that video along with the quality of the audio, the mic audio. So you're seeing a broadcast of kind of my streaming setup that I use when I'm doing desktop streams. And yeah, this is just a super short test to see the quality. I'm also recording this short stream so that I can go back and look at it, test the audio. I actually might want to do a couple quick sound effects to see the balance of sound. So let's just do a couple of these. Hopefully I have my Leon board running.
You want answers?
I also don't have my mic enabled right now. I purposely have my boom mic muted so that I don't want to hear two copies of audio, right? I don't want to hear myself through my boom mic and through the mobile mic. I only want to hear the mobile mic to hear if it's loud enough, if you can hear my voice clearly. Even at this distance, I'm at about 4 feet away, 4 or 5 feet away, so I'm hoping that the sound of my voice is loud enough. Okay, so I'm going to do a couple more quick tests just to see how it sounds. So there is my animation that I usually use when I'm first starting a stream. I usually do a couple of these quick tests. I also like to do a Lumia Lights test if my Lumia Lights is currently active. Let's find out. Yep, yeah, it is. You can see the Lumia Lights coming on whenever we do that command. It activates the color that I send. So yeah, that seems to be working pretty good. All right, so we got that working, and oh yeah, you can actually even see it in the view. I guess I didn't know. So anyway, it looks like that's working. Let's try doing a media.
Stop it. Get some help.
There's the Michael Jordan. And let's actually do a song clip as well. So I'm going to say redeem S clip 100. That should redeem a random song clip. Alright. Oh man, yeah. I figured to do that one. Now I'm not actually hearing any of these sounds because I don't have my earphones in. If I had my earphones in, I would be hearing it. But anybody who's on the stream would be hearing those sounds. So there's a song clip. Now let's do a random sound. Let's do sound 75.
All right, all right.
cool. And now we'll do one last media share, and I will do, actually I'm going to do a specific one. I'm going to do, is it Pinhead 300? I think it's called. Let's see if that's right. Yep, there it is. Okay, let's do this Pinhead.
I have such sights
Let him
to
come
show
onto the
you.
screen. He has some sound associated with it as well. Once that comes off the screen. Yep, cool. That's good.
Eternity.
And that actually looks pretty good. That overlay combined with my SRT mobile. So this is going to be my new setup. I'm very excited about it. I used to be using a dual phone system where I would use one phone as a streaming phone on a tripod, which was always a little unwieldy, you know, trying to have a camera, a cell phone on a tripod sideways and still control everything. And then I would have my own phone, which I would use for monitoring the chat or maybe executing some commands and things like that. So I will still probably have to use one phone to be able to do some management of the stream, which is fine. I can monitor chat and I can execute some commands and stuff. But now the camera work is going to be done by this GoPro, which is doing a great job. I'm really happy with the quality of the video. It seems very sharp, and I'm hoping that this mic audio that I'm speaking right now is going to be nice and clear. So I wanted to do this short little test stream just to kind of practice my setup. I have the last piece of hardware arriving today, which is my little hockey puck that will allow me to transmit to a 4G network. So that's going to be the next big test. If I'm obviously with this setup, I'm streaming straight into a router of a home network, so that bandwidth is going to be really good, right? Never in doubt, always solid connection. But when I start transmitting on a 4G network on mobile, and if I start moving around, there's going to be variable bitrate. But the value of this new protocol that I'm using SRT, Secure Reliable Transport Protocol, instead of RTMP, which is what I was using before. The benefit of that is supposed to be that it can handle that variable bitrate a bit better. Like if I start moving around and my connection gets kind of weak and then strong, or even goes away for a second and then comes back, the SRT protocol should do a better job buffering that video and smoothing it out to where we don't see as much lag. The performance should be better. So that's the hope. That's why I invested in all this equipment to do this new setup. So part of my plan on Monday is, normally I would go to like a little sidewalk cafe and I would just, you know, sit in the same seat and chat for a few hours. This time what I'm going to do is I will chat for a little while, maybe like 30 minutes or so, 45, and then I'm going to take the camera and we're going to do a walk. And I'm going to walk kind of the area, because it's a very beautiful area over by where this one cafe is located. So we'll probably just do like a short walk around the square and then eventually come back. And I'll let the guy know at the cafe that I'm not walking my tab, you know, that I'm just going to take a walk and come back, and I'm sure they'll be fine. And then I will wrap up that mobile stream by coming back to my table wherever I'm streaming, and I will finish up the stream there. So I think it'll be a pretty cool test. And if that test goes well and I'm able to kind of move around and the stream stays of a good quality the whole time, then I'm ready to start going back to Friday Fun mobile streams, where I'm going to interesting places in Dallas like Deep Ellum or Uptown, maybe Fort Worth, Irving. There are other places nearby that are pretty cool and fun that have good atmosphere, maybe a lot of people around, so I might have some interactions and, you know, just see where it leads me. But the key to everything being good is, you know, having this kind of a quality of stream where I have a nice, sharp video signal. Hopefully this audio coming in on the omnidirectional mic that comes with this GoPro mod pack, hopefully it's a good sensitive mic that can pick everything up clearly, and I will know once I watch the video of this how it sounded. I was hoping that maybe I would get a viewer that would pop onto the stream and say, hey, yeah, you sound really clear, you know. But yeah, I didn't plan on staying on very long this morning. I do have some errands that I got to run here in a little bit, but at least I'll have this one quick test stream testing the audio, and hopefully it all came through good and clear. So that's pretty much it. I'm going to wrap this up, but I will be planning to live stream tomorrow, assuming I get my little hockey puck, the last thing that I need to allow me to take this mobile setup and go, you know, anywhere using 4G mobile data instead of a home network. So that's it for now. Peace, and I'll catch you on the next one.